Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Re-readable podcast. My name is Sammy.
I'm KG.
And this week, we are continuing a new Briar Breakdown with the Briar U series. So that's the chase, the risk, the play, and the dare.
Wow.
And we are going to break it down just like the off-campus series.
That's right, we are.
Heck yeah.
I'm too excited.
I am so excited that KG's here with me on this one. It has been such a long time coming for me to get KG into the sports romances.
Yes, girl.
And I have got her deep into the Briar universe
now. We got to read these for the first time together as well, which is super fun because usually Sammy has read the sports ones way before I have. So this was kind of fun.
I was so excited actually, like when you were like, I'll read the off-campus series, like, I'm gonna wait on the Briar U series. I'm waiting for you. We're gonna do it together.
It was so fun.
It was so exciting.
And they're all on Kindle Unlimited, as we said before, so I feel like even more reason to read all of them because they're free.
They're free. The girl math. They're free.
Exactly.
So just like we did with our off-campus series, if you guys have watched that episode, we're going to break down our favorite couples, our favorite FMCs, our favorite MMCs.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to rank the books and talk about some of our favorite moments. So really just spoilers ahead for some of those moments, but we're just going to debrief what we thought of the series.
I'm excited. Do you want to go first?
Let's go. I'll go first. Let's start with ranking our books.
Okay, start from the bottom and then go up again. I enjoyed that last time.
I like that. Okay.
It was more suspense.
Yeah, more suspense. Okay. So, KG and I did have different rankings.
We did.
Again.
Which provides good content.
Yeah, that's right. Makes it a little spicy, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go. There are only 4 books. But I have a caveat in here I'm throwing in. So for those of you confused while you're listening, number 5 I have is The Dare. And I'll get more on that later. Number 4 is The Chase. And it was kind of hard between 4 and 3. Mm-hmm. But number 4 is The Chase. Number 3 is The Risk. Number 2 is The Play. And number 1 is the epilogue from the play. And if you know, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Great.
Really
Thank you so much. I thought so.
Okay. Well, I can go. I feel like I should preface, though, and say, all in all, this series was not as good as Off Campus.
Absolutely.
So know that when you hear us ranking this, I feel like if we had to rank the whole universe, it would be like Off Campus, Briar U.
Yep.
But when we're just talking about Briar U, here are mine.
Yep. Good
Number
point.
5 was The Risk, which Sammy and I had very different opinions because she had that one at 3, right?
Yep.
And then mine is number 5. That's okay. Number 4 is The Chase. Number 3, The Dare. Number 2, The Play. Number 1, The Play epilogue.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. And I need it to be a novella, a whole book. We'll get more on that in a minute.
I know. I'm obsessed.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have some different opinions when it comes to a couple of these books. But before we get into those books, want to tell me your favorite MMCs?
Okay. I'll start. I can start from the bottom again.
Yeah,
if you
let's
want.
do that.
Okay,
I like that. Suspense for all of us.
Okay. Number 5, Jake. I know. People are going to come for me for this one, and I know that I feel like I have very unpopular opinions about my books. Y'all really came for me last time with the score being so low for me.
You're a hater on Dean.
I apologize. The new guy playing Dean, obsessed with him. The
absolutely
book,
obsessed.
I am absolutely obsessed with him, and I've been watching his clips over and over and over again. So I just know his book didn't fully do it for me. That's how I felt with Jake here.
I agree.
I feel
he was kind of a letdown.
Yeah,
he was so hyped up.
That's what I'm saying. Even in Off Campus, they were hyping this man up.
I agree.
And so I was like really excited for his book, and I don't know, I just didn't get it from him and Brenna like I wanted. Yeah. And I think I wanted him to be more like a Garrett Graham because they compared them in hockey talent. And so I think in my mind, I thought it was going to be more like that, which I shouldn't have done that.
And there will be more comparisons later.
Yeah. And so I don't know. I think he was very crass. And the whole book
was very crass, which made it worse for me for him.
So they both were just like so crass. And so it just made the book felt so much more lusty and not so much deep connection with each other
Yeah,
that I wanted from them. So that is why I felt like I need to preface before you guys come for me.
That's right. It's okay.
Because I know he's like a beloved character.
I get it.
He was time for me. Number 4 is Connor. I really liked him. He did what he needed to do for the book, but I didn't love him. Like I didn't feel for him like I wanted to feel for him. He also kind of just appeared because he was a transfer. So
that's what I think. I'm gonna get off on a small tangent, but I think that's like one of my problems with this series, that I'm not like connecting to it.
Yeah,
is like with the off-campus series, those boys were all in the house together.
Yes, and that's such a good point.
We just bounce back and forth from the house to Harvard to the house to Connor, who doesn't live in the house, and
transferred. So then it was like he wasn't even around for as long.
And like you don't have the friend group, I really liked seeing that in like the third book, which was the play. I really liked seeing like the team again, but it felt like it was just so. They were just like these interconnected standalones, but it wasn't like a real like series that was connected.
I agree, because the off campus was so good because they literally started within like sometimes hours of each other,
right? The
or overlap,
were like overlapping or so close. I agree with that.
And
too.
I don't know. I missed that connection from these books because you already had the girls. Right. Living all over, having other jobs, but it was nice to have consistency with the boys.
Right.
And they weren't even all friends. Right. Because we can get into this in a minute, but like Fitz and Hunter did not even like each other. And so that was also just
that's
like
another thing I have to talk about.
You know? But I miss that because like even in off campus, they would have little fights or whatever, but they honestly loved each other and were like each other's besties. And that was not the case here. So I get her trying to do something different, but it just didn't hit the same.
I agree. Sorry to get us on that tangent, but
no, it's okay. We had to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know? So my number 4 was Connor. I think that's where I left off.
Yeah.
Number 3, Fitz. He was one of the better ones from the series, but also poor buddy had next to no personality half the time. So I just was wanting more from him.
He was so bad at processing how he felt.
I know. And I know that was supposed to be him. And I love that for him. And I love that him and Summer complimented each other in that way because she was the total opposite. But I don't know. I wanted more. I understand. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Number 2, Hunter. I really did enjoy him. Yep. I really enjoyed his book. I think no notes. I think he was fantastic, and I really felt for him in the first book. And so I'm glad he got his moment.
Agreed.
And I felt like it was everything that I wanted for him. So no complaints. I actually loved him. And I felt like I also liked him because he was really good friends with the off-campus boys. So we got the most mention of them in his book as well.
I think him and Fitz like had the most connection, which also made it like more enjoyable.
That's why they were higher for me. Number 1, Hollis. Obsessed with him. Elle Kennedy. I'm so upset that we did not get his book because he was perfect. Their relationship was perfect. Sammy is going to get into it more in a minute, but just had to preface, he was great. Him and Hunter were, I'll say, maybe on dual footing there for me.
I'm with you.
I said 2 and 1, but let's just put them equal. They were great, both of them.
I agree. I loved both of them. I have pretty much the same list.
Oh, do you? Actually, I haven't looked at
5 and 4. I have.
Okay.
Because the dare didn't do it for me.
I understand why you would rate Connor lower.
And
I get it.
For me, I am. If you've listened to our podcast before, you know that I am like number 1 hater of a miscommunication trope.
Yeah.
And with the dare, which I can get into several times, is just so much miscommunication. Yeah. Double third act breakups for just the exact same thing.
Ridiculous to me. That's coming up in my least favorite moments. Yeah, we can dive into that.
All of that to say, Connor it didn't hit for me.
Yeah,
his story wasn't like believable. I didn't get enough from him. I wasn't there for it. I don't know. I couldn't follow. Jake, I have his 4, which again I know might ruffle some feathers.
Y'all gonna come for us. I just already know, but
I agree. I had him up on such a high pedestal. I don't think the book lived up to the hype.
It didn't at all.
And I was kind of sad.
It had such potential with her being the coach's daughter.
A rival.
Yeah.
There was so much potential, and then it was just kind of like,
And he also never showed up again.
Right.
So also
He's like,
you
now I'm off
get
playing,
them
which I get
together,
it. Like,
which
you're
I get
off playing,
100%. But the fact that he never showed up again, like, how is Garrett and Logan always having games that they go to, but he never comes to Boston once for a game? I was just like, okay. I don't really care about him anymore because he's gone.
Yeah, like, he was on Skype. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, see ya.
Yeah.
You will hear of him again, but that's for later.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. My number 3 was Fitzy. So Colin Fitzgerald is number 3. That's Summer's boo. And I will say I didn't love Fitz.
Yeah.
But I liked Fitz. Mm-hmm. And I liked that he represented like a college male.
I agree with you.
Like, into gaming, was into sports, kind of a nerd, a little closeted nerd, was like a part of all of these little friend groups, kind of kept to himself, and was terrible at sharing his feelings.
I think that was a real thing.
So, like, it was compelling enough to make me put him at 3rd because, like, he was real. Like,
he was my 3rd too.
Even though he kind of got on my nerves sometimes, I was like, just spit it out. Like, Fitz, like, just say something. It's fine. But I got it because he seemed real, and I liked that it was like an authentic college male.
Yeah.
Number 2, same as you. I had Hunter. Hunter Davenport would be my number 2. Again, kind of interchangeable with Hollis.
I really liked them.
I liked Hollis as well. I love both of them. I think both of their stories were the most compelling to me.
I agree.
But yeah, maybe I might keep them at both 1 and 2. Like, like
that's
you.
fine.
I like that.
I feel like they both. I wanted more of Hollis.
And
so maybe he would have pulled out higher as 1 if we got more of him. But I liked Hunter a lot.
I did too. And I'm so glad that he got like a happy ending.
Me too.
We'll talk more about that in a minute, but I was
feeling bad for him.
I was getting real defensive over him after the first book.
I know.
All right. So with my female main characters, do you want me to go or you want to go?
You go.
Okay. So we'll start with number 5 for me. She's not at Sabrina level for me, but she is pretty close. I couldn't stand Taylor Marsh. I could not get through the dare fast enough. I think that I skipped part of it because I was just like scroll because I was reading on KU. Even though I have the trophy as well on my shelf, I was like on KU just like, get it over with. Like, I get it. Like the insecurities, I get it. And I think that every female has been there
100%,
100 times over.
Yeah.
But it was so overused and so overemphasized, and it was just I just was over it. Like, you've got to move on. You've got to move on from that. Or just like, we don't need you. We don't need you as a character. I don't know. I was so tired of every time I saw her point of view. I was, okay. So, Taylor Marsh, I couldn't do. I would put Brenna next. I think she, as number 4, I think she was just like a little, like you said, like too crass. Like, I think that some of just the things she had to say, I was like, okay, all right.
She was way too full of herself.
Yeah. And she always was.
It was obnoxious.
Anytime she was a side character, I was like, okay, girl, all right, tone it down. Like, tone it down. Even like in her story and then in the other stories, and she was just a side character. But I mean, I kind of liked how her and Summer became friends.
Yes,
I thought that was kind of cute.
Duo.
It was a funny duo. I liked them together. It was really like giving the black cat and like golden retriever sunshine kind of deal. I liked that. But I have her at number 4. Number 3, I have Summer De Laurentiis because we got to have one of them De Laurentiis peeps in here. But I had Summer at number 3. I really loved her story, and I think I might talk about this later, but I love any kind of learning disability rep, and so I was a big fan of that. And I just, because it just makes her like a deeper character. Like it creates depth for Summer that like is opposed to her like appearance that you think she's just like the blonde bimbo, like
absolutely
whatever.
Yep.
Demi is going to be my number 2. I loved her in Hunter's story.
Loved her.
I think they were my favorite. I think, couple out of all of them. And then number 1, my girl Rupi Miller.
I'm obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed. She is the best.
Hilarious.
So funny. Low-key a little creepy in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
she knew what she wanted,
she
though.
Knew.
It was
she
so
said,
funny to me.
I want him. Give me his number. We're going on a date.
Yes,
ma'am.
It killed me. Not to go on a sidetrack,
No,
but
please.
the moment I don't remember I put this my favorite moment or not, but it's come to me while we've been here. But like when it's their first date and he doesn't believe that she's gonna show up, he thinks it's a joke.
Yes.
So he's in his sweatpants on the couch playing, I think, video games or something, and she walks in and they're like the shrillest scream ever. She's like, "Is that what you're wearing?" She's like, "I would not be seen in public with you like that," and she takes him upstairs.
I'm gonna pick out your outfit right now.
And then goes and picks out his outfit. I was like, that is so funny.
So
I mean,
funny.
just like the confidence of like,
Yeah.
I'm here, we're going on a date,
She
and
said,
you're gonna look
"That's my
nice."
man.
Yep.
We're gonna do this right now. Like, get it, girl.
I just want to see her so bad of like someone portraying her, because the fact they're always like the shrillest voice but the preppiest clothing. Like, I just am dying to see her.
I know. I have to see her. I'm with you. Rupi, number 1.
She's
my
love
girl.
her. So funny. Sorry that I
No.
totally got off, but when you said
that moment's
immediately
so
made
funny.
me think of that moment. It was so funny. Okay.
Give me yours.
I feel like our rankings are pretty similar here.
Nice.
Number 5 for me was Brenna. For every reason that Sammy just said, I just felt like she was just a little obnoxious at some points. And I don't know. I just wanted more depth from her, and I didn't feel like I got that. Number 4 was Taylor. I did not despise her as much as Sammy, because I understand it was so overkill with the totally had a blank. Body insecurities. I did feel like by 75% she should have at least been making strides a little bit.
There was just no growth. It was so hard to
There was
get
very
behind her.
little growth. I think I felt for her a little bit more in the fact how she was so picked on too, which that just made me sad, because I remember that happening to girls even when I was in college. It was just like, there's no point.
No.
Why can we not cheer each other on? Like, I just be happy for
crazy.
her. And I think that as girls, that's just
other
such
girls stood around and was like, okay.
Yeah, and I just like let it happen. I just am not okay with bullying. That's one thing that sets me off faster than anything.
Yeah.
And I think that I just wanted to rally around her a little bit, and that's why she wasn't the bottom, because I just felt for her, because I just, as a girl, nothing makes you feel worse than when you have people talking about you.
I agree with
you
that.
know. So I do agree it was way overkill, but I did feel for her a little bit, so that's why she wasn't bottom. Number 3 was Summer for me. I enjoyed her. I thought she was fun, just not as top for me. I did think she had a super cute personality. I loved a fashion major. I thought that was so fun. Her making her own line of clothing was that
very
was cool. Fun. I loved that. Number 2 for me, but I feel again that I'm gonna put them together. Like I said, Hunter and Hollis. I have Demi and I have Rupi.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with them. I thought they were fantastic. And I thought that Demi was probably the most like mature out of the
I agree with that.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah, because she had been seriously dating that guy forever. She was just steady, just I don't know, I enjoyed her. And then Rupi was the complete opposite.
Firecracker.
Just hilarious. I was dying. The fact she's just so cute. She made Hunter lunch. Like, I just loved her. She's so cute.
That was
so cute. Wasn't that cute? Obsessed with her.
love her.
I love her. Yeah, they're both right up there for me. Obsessed with her.
Well, while we're talking about how much we love Rupi, who's your favorite couple?
Rupi and Hollis.
Rupi and Hollis.
And Hunter and Demi.
Yeah. Yep, Hunter and Demi. That would be my number 2 too. Yeah, maybe the same.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, okay. While we're talking about favorites,
Okay.
we have to talk about least favorites.
Oh, I know.
Before we get into like some happier moments.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are your least favorite characters?
Okay, gotta put. I don't think these are in necessarily any particular order.
Yeah.
Just like I don't like them all. Professor Eric Laurie from
Ah.
what was that? The Chase. Yuck, disgusting. Gave me the creeps.
Gross.
For the moment he came on the page, can't stand the guy.
Sleazebag.
Can't. I think he had another last name, or maybe this was his last name, but Kamal
from
the chase as well. That was like Fitz's boss,
possible boss.
Yeah, when he's like interviewing for the job, he was just a jerk. And as someone who works in business, I was like, that is the worst. You don't want to work for somebody like that. The fact that he would just like come in and he just would, I don't know, he was
so mean and like so judgmental.
He
like,
was so mean.
Oh, so you're a jock?
But then also just time. He had no awareness of like how he was coming across, and like how he only acted like his time was valuable. It did not matter about you. Right. And I was like, I would hate working for somebody like that.
Yeah, when Summer like walked in and like she was like his date, and he was being so such nasty. A jerk, like so nasty,
and it made a scene in front of the huge whole scene party.
But then it was at Summer's hotel. Okay.
Yep.
She said, I'll put you in your place real fast.
I thought that was a good moment.
Yeah, same.
I liked that. But yeah, can't stand him. Yeah. It was redeemed when Summer stepped in and was a boss.
That. Yeah, because she is a boss.
Hated. Okay, who else? Marissa, which was Taylor's sorority sister.
Terrible friend. They weren't even friends. Terrible just person.
I can't. Disgusting. Yuck. And then who else? Oh, Hazel.
I am number one Hazel hater.
I did not like her at all. You have major thoughts about her, so I will let you come back to
Hazel
talk about her.
Hater.
But she absolutely sent me, and I was just the whole time, every time she got on the screen, even before she was mean, I was just like, I don't know, girl, you're giving me weird vibes. But anyway, can't stand her. I think I had one more. Oh, Nora from The Chase. She was like into Fitz. Yeah. And then I felt bad for her at the end because she had some bad things happen to her, but still she had no reason to treat Summer like that and be so nasty to her when she literally could hear everything she was saying and act like that, and just
and then was like after Fitz as well, like just feeding into Summer's insecurities.
I just didn't like. It's the women thing. I just don't think as women we need to act that way.
Really heightened in this series. It just felt like there was so many mean girls. Like all the different sorority drama. Like Summer's classmates, Summer's sorority sisters. Like there's so much drama.
They were so mean.
Maybe that's another reason I really miss the boys, is because
I know. I agree.
Being with them, there's a little less drama. Maybe.
Yeah, for real.
I agree with everything you said. With Hazel, again, number one Hazel hater over here.
Yep.
Girl, you're friend zoned. Let it happen. Let it be. Move on.
I agree. I agree.
You know what? Pick yourself up, get your self-worth on, and you get out of there. Because that's, that's not where you need to be. But then, when Brenna comes back with her dad, which I'll get to that in a minute, but with her dad, and is like, this is his good luck charm.
I thought that was so sweet.
So sweet. And she was like, I know that you're his best friend. Here, will you give this to him? And then I knew it. I knew it immediately. I said, oh, she's not going to take it to him. She's not going to do it. And she redeemed herself a little bit and was like, hey, I wasn't going to do this, but here you go. But still,
the fact that it even went through her mind bothered me, because I was like, this has nothing to do with Brenna.
She waited for a bit.
That's what I'm saying. This has nothing to do with Brenna.
You're
this
just
is
mad
Jake,
at him.
and he's the guy that you say you love. Right. So I'm like, girl.
And she's just like, take a hint, girl. Like,
I know. It's the worst being put in the friend zone. I get it. But girl, no guy is worth that.
But even if you are put in the friend zone, why are you being mean to Brenna?
This girl did nothing to you.
She didn't do anything to you. She's not a part of your fight.
And the fact that she sat over at the coffee hut before they'd ever even met and just like glared, just like throwing daggers at this girl with her eyes, and they have never even met before. Brenna didn't even know who this girl was. JK never even mentioned her.
Right. Yeah.
She bothered me.
Big Hazel hater over here. Again, Eric Laurie, sleazebag, gross.
Yuck.
Hated that. Marissa, Taylor's sorority sister,
Yeah.
that sent out
Jerk.
the video and did a terrible thing, also hated that.
Yeah.
But all the ones you mentioned too, just there were so many mean girls.
It was kind of, I feel like we could have listed like 5 more.
Yeah, I think we could have listed like 6 sorority sisters on here and still wouldn't have been a long enough list.
I agree.
But enough about the things we didn't like.
Let's get to something happy.
Let's get to some happy moments. Let's get to some of our favorite moments.
Yay!
You want me to start us out, or do you want to start us out?
Go ahead. You can go ahead. You have a really good list.
Okay, I have to start out with what I am going to call the subplot, because, you know, the chase, the risk, the play, the dare. I'm going to name the novella that never happened the subplot, because Ruby and Hollis are everything
with them.
I love them. I need a novella in my hand last night.
Even their honeymoon of like them getting married. I
Obsessed.
Die.
And I don't know if you've looked at like online, like her like family trees.
No, I have not. I did not even know that was a thing.
Can I tell you and spoil something?
Yes, okay, go.
They have 4 girls. Hollis is a girl dad.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Him as a girl dad is the best thing I've ever
More of them. I love it.
Exactly what he needed.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
4 little rupees running around.
That is the cutest. Oh my gosh. Wait, does one of their kids have one of the books?
I don't know if they're going to show up at some point or what. I don't know. I just saw the family trees and I was like, okay.
Well, I guess they could be on the family tree regardless. But why would she be so detailed?
I have to know that information. So hopefully my fingers are crossed.
I know, because she already let us down without having theirs. So we deserve one of the children.
We have to.
Please.
I love them. Elle Kennedy, my girl. I love them so much. Let's just talk about them for a second.
Let's do it.
I just have to like talk about some of their moments. Because first, Ruby just like boldly walking
I'm
up.
Obsessed.
What is it, Brenna and Summer?
Yeah.
In the diner and was like, hey, I love him. That's my man. Give me his phone number.
She knew exactly what she wanted.
And they were like, okay, sure, girl. Like,
yeah.
You're giving crazy girl energy. And they did it anyways.
She does.
She was.
She
absolutely was.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's fine. And they were like, okay, sure. Here you go. And she did. And then, like you were saying earlier, he thought it was like a prank.
That was so fun. And the fact that she called him like 2 and 3 times every single day, making sure he was scheduled for it and like knew it was coming. And he still thought it was a joke.
He still thought it was a joke. And she's like, all right, well, I'm going to pick out your outfit now. Yeah. Obsessed. So with Ruby and Hollis, something else that I loved was their cute little fight. But then also when they like broke up over nicknames. And the whole friend group was at the house and they were like, Hollis, call her.
Yes.
And he was like, no, I don't wanna. And they were like, call her. And he was like, okay. And then like he was like, please, like basically like begged her to take her back. I was like, oh.
So stinking cute. And when they were playing the board game and they were like, someone had to be killed and they were like, girl, it's gotta be you. And then he kills her and she was like, we're done. I can't believe you would do that to me.
I can't believe it.
And then he like turned around to them. He said, look what you made me do. And then he had to storm off after her.
The funniest subplot that they just like continually like made their lives like secretly kind of like
so
difficult just to see like how they would react was so funny.
It was hilarious to me. I was obsessed.
Them too. I think the cherry on top was getting the like FaceTime.
Yes.
In the epilogue.
Yes.
And it just being like, where were they, like Bali or something?
Something crazy.
They were like across the world, like not even the country, across the world somewhere. And they were like, yeah, we got married. Like last week we're on our honeymoon. We're on our honeymoon right now. What do you mean?
Crazy.
What do you mean?
I did not.
And she said, I dropped out of school.
I did not think that was gonna happen when he went to Hunter for advice. That's not what I thought was gonna happen.
That's right. He was like, Hunter was like, I told you to take her for a weekend getaway.
So I thought he was gonna move back and like get a job so she could finish school, and then they were gonna go on a trip over the summer. Never in my mind did I ever think she's gonna drop out and they were gonna just get married.
Dropped out. We eloped. Like, what do you mean?
Crazy.
Hilarious. Okay, that was our tangent.
Oh my gosh.
Ruby and Hollis, we love you.
They're
We
so
love
cute.
you. We love you. Top of the list.
Thank you.
I can give you another if you want.
Sure, do it. Yeah.
Go?
I would love to hear it.
Okay, so one of my favorites, I think my favorite quote of the whole Briar U series is from Summer.
Oh my gosh, wait, I think I put the same one.
Oh my gosh, I love this moment so much.
Is it the one about being attached?
Yes! I put this one too!
Oh my gosh, okay, go ahead.
So, to set the scene, it's when, also a very quotable moment, is when Dean walks into the penthouse where Summer and Fitz are, and they're like, you know, having a moment, and Dean comes in and is like, what in the world's going on? And Fitz is like,
says he broke the bro code.
That's my friend Summer's brother, my friend Dean right over there, like, and like doesn't like, he like punches him or something.
Yeah, because he broke the bro code.
And, right,
like freaking out, and he's like, I gotta do it, man,
because like she wants kids, and he's like I'm not gonna impregnate you or something like that. And then I'm gonna quote it for you. Summer says, "Oh hush, sweetie, it's too late. I've become attached."
I thought that was amazing.
Well,
I literally had that same thing.
Hush, sweetie, I've become attached.
That was so funny. I loved it.
Yeah, that's one of my. I think that's my favorite quote of the whole series.
I agree. I thought
it's definitely the most memorable.
I agree with you. I thought it was great. Oh my gosh,
you give me
one.
funny.
Okay. I had that one down as well, so I'll just take that out. And Hunter and Rupee, for sure. Okay, I thought the egg. What is his
Pablo
name?
Escobar.
That was such a funny plot to me. Yes. I loved it, and
such a fun subplot.
I am a little salty that we never got to see the pig.
Yeah.
Why did we go through all of that and we never got to see the pig?
That's a good point.
I know. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I thought for sure he was going to make an appearance. Yeah. No. Made me upset, but I loved the egg. I thought that was so funny. And the whole time, immediately when he gave him the egg, I was like, that thing is going to be stinking so bad. And so then the fact that it did start and everyone was talking about it was so fun. Like, just the whole thing was just cute.
And then
funny.
when the egg was gone and they were like,
yes,
what?
We missed them.
We missed the little egg.
And then the coach was like, the whole point of him was so you could get your pig. Like, why are we doing this?
we don't need another egg.
This? Yeah. I thought that was amazing. That was a fun plot to me.
Yeah,
I really liked that.
That was fun.
I really liked that. I can do one more.
Yeah, give me another.
I already said Rupee making lunch. Dang, I kind of gave some spoilers for these. But this one I loved. I talked a minute ago about Summer making her clothing line, but I thought it was so cute that she was gonna have the football players do it, and I thought that was so cute. But then because of the jerk professor, they couldn't make it back in time. But the fact that all the hockey boys rallied around her, and Fitz modeled in her show, which is like so outside his comfort zone. Yeah, so tender.
That's a good moment.
I thought that was so tender, and especially when she says, or he says, it's been a minute since I read it, but like made a comment about how special that moment was because they knew what it was costing him. And I was like, that is really sweet. And I just felt like that was like a really good moment of like things you would do sacrificially for the person that you care about. So that's a really good one, tender KG. Moment.
That's a good one.
I thought that was really sweet.
The more you talk about it, the more I'm like, I really love him, actually.
I know. I kind of insulted him earlier about his personality, but I do kind of love him.
I know. The more we're talking about, the more like, I was kind of mean in my judgment of him, I guess.
I think
my
I
assessment.
Was too. I just think he's a little quiet, shy little guy.
Yeah, you know? He is that. That's for sure.
But he's very thoughtful.
Yeah. He's got
maybe not layers. With Hunter, but with Summer, thoughtful.
Gosh, yeah, with Summer. I think with that, while we're talking about Fitz and Summer, I think one thing I did love was, like I said earlier, I am a sucker for a learning disability, like someone helping them over it, or like them conquering their like insecurities over it and stuff like that. A huge sucker for that. But Fitz helping Summer, because I feel like so often it's like the guy has the learning disability and like the girl's the tutor or whatever, which, you know, I'll still eat that up. But I felt like it was so unique that it was Summer and she was like the loud personality, and then like the quiet little Fitzy came around and was sweet. Like, here's the way that you can think about that. And like, he wasn't like a tutor or anything and didn't like know how to help her. He just like tried until something worked.
I thought it was really sweet.
And I did think that was really sweet.
I love it.
Okay.
Do you want me to go with one more, or do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, you go ahead.
This one actually I forgot about until I was thinking about, but this is one of my other, I have 2 quotes.
Okay.
So I said the one, but this one I loved. In, oh my gosh, what's it called? I forget all the names. The play.
Okay.
When she's been wanting to get into a relationship with Hunter, but he's still like abiding by his monk rule.
Yeah.
And she enlists Connor's help to make him jealous. And they like barely kiss, and then he like snatches her up and he says something like, "You want a rebound? I'll be a rebound." He's like, "We're leaving." And he was like, "I'm done."
So funny.
Because she was like, "I've been trying to convince you this whole time," and then he just like snapped.
I agree. That was
I thought
funny.
that was cute.
And then they were like, nothing was gonna happen. We were just like teasing you. We were literally teasing you.
I know. I just thought that was funny because he'd been so strong the whole time, and then they like barely kissed. He was like,
"See ya."
He's like, "We're leaving. We're done. We're done." Yeah, I thought that was funny.
I agree. I liked that. I think I also had Pablo Escobar on here.
Oh my gosh, yep.
This is I'm going backwards. I'm going to the risk. When Brenna and her dad finally, Coach Jensen, like finally made up, because they've had like a bit of a rocky road.
They had.
And when they kind of made up, and then she realized, even though Jake broke her heart, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm brokenhearted, and yeah, I'm finally kind of on good terms with my dad. I have his good luck charm, and I need to give it to him right now before he plays in like the championship game." And her dad was like, "All right, let's get it there." I was like,
I thought that was really sweet. He was like, you got to see some good layers of him in this series, which I did appreciate.
And you're gonna see more.
Really?
I can't wait for us to continue.
Oh, okay. I'm excited then.
But anyway, let's see. I also, in the risk, while we're talking about that, Brenna, for me, I'm always like into a women in sports.
Are you talking about her internship?
Yes.
I loved that too. I put that down.
The ESPN girl.
Yes, I put that down too.
Loved.
Yes.
We love a girl getting in a male-dominated sports area. Big fan of that.
I thought that was a good plot.
I did too.
It was very redeeming for her.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought that was really good. Oh, okay. We did have some overlap.
I keep stealing yours. You give me another one.
No, it's okay. You're going first. Let me see. I think I almost am out. There were so many moments. Hunter living with the gals was very cute.
I have that on here too.
We really did have the same. I thought that was a fun plot. Just having, poor guy was so outnumbered, but it was funny. It made for funny content.
I think with that, my favorite moment was when in the beginning of the book, when Demi sees like him in all of these different places, but sees him with all 3 girls, and is like, "Oh my gosh, like he's literally with all these girls. Those girls probably don't even know." But then it's like Rupi that sets her over, because Rupi's like, "I made you lunch," and he's like, "No," and she's like, "I made you lunch." He's like, "I don't want it." And then Demi is like,
"Take the
lunch. Take the lunch." And then he's like, "You don't even understand what you just did." And
I loved
it.
I thought.
And she genuinely was judging him so hard, and he was like, "You don't get it. Now she's gonna make me lunch every single day, and I'm gonna have to eat it."
Yes.
Not because he's not because he's like ungrateful, but because he's like,
Rupi's
it's
crazy.
Rupi.
Yes, I thought that was so funny to me. Him living with them was like a funny.
It was great.
It was a funny group.
If it wasn't a full house of boys, I was glad it was him and all the girlfriends.
That's when I liked it better. I wish it would have been that way the whole time. I don't know how you would have had that, but I thought it would have been better.
I agree. That's it. It was a turning point there for me.
I agree. I think that was all. Oh, this is my last one that really stood out to me. I thought this was really sweet, was Connor making up with his stepdad in the dare. I felt like in a majority of these books, you saw the girl make up with her parents in some way, but you didn't see a lot of the guys have any sort of makeup. And I just thought that was really sweet, coming from, you know, he came from a broken family and this guy really like stepped in. And I thought that was a really real thing, where he was like, he had all these preconceived notions about how his stepdad felt about him, and he's like, no, I don't feel that way about you at all. But they never communicated. And I was like, that is such a dude thing to do, of like, think these things. But
his stepdad was so
really
tender.
Sweet. I just thought that was really sweet. And they both cried.
That's a good moment.
Yeah, I just thought that was like really tender to me.
I agree.
And they both cried and made up, and they loved Taylor and were like wanting her to visit. So I felt like that was a really good redemptive family moment.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially after, you know, Connor had made so many mistakes, and then I don't know, it was just, that's all I have to say about it.
He felt like he wasn't like enough or lovable or redeemable, and his stepdad was like, I got you.
I just thought that was really good. It was a great conversation.
I agree.
It was really good.
It was very real, and it felt like, especially in context with like everything else that happened in the book, it was just kind of like,
I agree.
It stood out a lot more that way.
Oh, one more while we're talking about that. Why, hold up too. One more is I loved Coach Jensen and Taylor's mom dating. That was such a cute thing to me.
That was so random, but I was so for it.
And he shows up with Taylor, Connor, and Brenna answers the door, and she's like, one of your goons is here. And he was like, no, I can't even go on a date without having one of them show up. I thought that was so funny.
Burnt the food.
And then he almost started a fire. So that was also a fun little plot.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
I liked that.
I promise I'm done now. So
we can keep talking. I know. The more we talk about, the more moments I'm also getting stuck in my head. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Did you not have any other favorite moments?
No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry, girl. I went way long.
No, you didn't. We were literally going back and forth. We were copying everyone back and forth. Okay. With our happy moments.
Oh, no. We have to do stuff.
We have to do a couple of the heartbreaking moments.
Do it. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start with TJ.
Oh, yep, was my top one.
That's probably the most heartbreaking. It's not. I don't know. You can't compare it to Bo dying, but it's
not that level of sad.
But it's their saddest moment in the Briar U, I think. With that. Which if you've read it, you know. If you don't, read trigger warnings before you read the book. With that scene in particular, I think that Elle Kennedy did a really good job of like handling the whole situation with care. And I think that she wrote it really well. But my problem with the whole scene is that I just didn't feel like it was necessary.
It came out of nowhere. And I felt like the end was so rushed because they tried to put in this moment.
Yeah.
That just didn't flow.
But then what made like the moment itself where she's like helping him and talking him through it and all of that, I think was really well done.
It was.
But then as soon as it was over, it was like, all right, well, I'm going to go back to my hockey game and I'm going to go have coffee with my dad. My dad, who is a doctor.
Yes.
What do you mean you guys didn't go to the hospital?
I know. I thought the whole sequence.
You were running on adrenaline right now. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It was just like, all right, well, just all a day's work.
Yeah.
So now you guys know that I should be a psychologist or whatever she wanted to do.
Yeah, it was a weird sequence.
It just, yeah. The moment itself was very sad, but everything that came after was just like,
it was interesting.
Weird.
I agree with you.
I think another one I had was, this one was heartbreaking in a different way. No. It was Hunter when he like got caught up in the love triangle with Fitz and Summer.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
It just like, it was unresolved for so long. And like Summer did try, I think, to like kind of mend some bridges. But Fitz really just like didn't, and that kind of made me upset.
He flat out lied to Hunter about liking Summer too. Yeah,
and they just like didn't rekindle like their friendship. I feel like at all, and it just made me so sad.
I know, and then I even feel like even when Demi came on the scene in the play, she said a couple times, even though Summer and I aren't close and stuff. So I even feel like their relationship was strained because she knew of like the past hurts with Hunter. So I just feel like that was tough.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Yeah.
Do you have any other ones?
I had the TJ scene. The one redemptive thing out of it that I thought was cute is that Demi's dad did not like Hunter at all and like was not willing to give him a chance.
Yeah.
And I thought that whole part was very cute, where he was like, I love your daughter and I want to like,
I agree.
we need to trust her in this moment because she can handle it. Like,
Yeah,
I thought that
he
was
was so
really
strong
sweet
for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was really sweet. And
I
then
agree.
his dad was like, her dad was like, oh wow, you really do love her. So I thought that was really sweet.
He was kind of judgy.
We should have put him
least.
in as a character we
Yeah.
didn't like, because I really didn't.
I didn't like him either. Like, what do you mean? Like, your daughter is going to be a doctor, and just because she's not the doctor you want her to be, she like basically
It's fake.
is not a part of your family anymore.
Because he said something like, though that's a fake doctor.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, what?
What do you even mean?
That was crazy to me.
So judgy.
Yeah, those were my big moments. And then I said this already, but Taylor being bullied profusely was just very sad to me.
It just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was just like getting like almost numb to all the girl drama that I just was like, oh my gosh, is it ever gonna end?
And just this poor girl could not catch a break. Everyone was just so mean to her for no reason.
Yeah, I agree.
Those were my sad times.
Well, for those of you still listening,
thank you.
That's a lot of Briar U breakdown for you guys. I think that moving forward, we're very excited to read the Graham Effect and read the Campus Diaries. I know, the Campus Diaries series. So because you guys have asked, we will answer and we will put it on our TBR and we will get it done. I've already read part of the series, but we're going to read them together so we can debrief with you guys.
It's going to be fun. We have to be prepared for the new one coming out in the spring. That one, I bet to freak out over, guys.
Yeah, if you guys are listening to this and you have seen Elle Kennedy's most recent Instagram post and announcement about the blurb on the back of Love Story, that's Love Song,
It's something like that.
Yeah,
it's
her new book with oh gosh,
I'm kind of freaking out about it. I'm so excited.
Tragedy?
But the fact that she put a tragedy,
what do you mean?
You best believe I commented and said, do not touch my OG babies.
The OG babies. What do you mean?
Please, honey, don't do that.
I don't know what I'll do.
The only thing that I'm going to be okay with, that I would be so sad, but I'd be okay with, is if maybe Logan or Garrett had an injury that was like really bad,
like
that took them out of the league,
took them out of hockey,
and like they had to come together as a family. You can do that, but do not kill them off, or I don't believe I'll ever recover. I know I won't.
I can't.
There's no way.
I can't, and I won't. And happier news, every single post that comes from the off-campus series,
they're precious.
They're perfect.
They're so cute.
No notes.
I cannot wait. I need her to announce a release date, please.
I'm dying.
Surely they're about done, right?
Yeah, and if you guys just like want to go take a look at the boys in their hockey uniforms again,
by all means, we won't judge you, because we've been doing that daily.
Every day.
Every day.
You just gotta take a quick look. Just
perfect. I can't wait.
Perfect.
It's gonna be really good. Well, yeah. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. We had so much fun debriefing on Briar U.
That's right.
And we will be back for the what's it called? The Campus Diaries.
Campus
Diaries coming up soon once we finish reading those. So stay tuned for that episode. But until then, we'll see you next week on Re-readable Podcast. Bye.